Hello students, let us look at the concept contractual capacity or capacity to contract. It is one of the essential element of valid contract. Contractual capacity or capacity to contract means competence of parties to enter into valid contract. A contract is valid when the parties are competent to enter into contract. As per section 11 of the Contract Act, it says that every person is competent to contract who is of the age of majority according to law. That means in India they have to complete 18 years of age. Who is of sound mind, a person who can understand terms, conditions of contract, and person is considered normal, and who is not disqualified from contracting by any law to which he is subject. That means a person who is not considered disqualified person by the provision of any law of the country. Such persons are competent. Section 11 also mentions the person who are incompetent to enter into contract. They are minors, persons of unsound mind, and person disqualified by any law to which they are subject. Let us look at these persons in detail explanation. Number 1, minor is a person who has not completed 18 years of age. The agreement is with minor is void because minor cannot understand the terms and conditions of contract. So he is not competent. If any adult enter into agreement with the minor knowingly or unknowingly, then adult is responsible for any loss. In England, a person has to complete 21 years of age in order to attain majority. Point number 2, person of unsound mind. Person who cannot make rational judgment and are not able to understand the terms and conditions of contract. They are called person of unsound mind. They are also called mad or insane person. This disease arises from various reasons like idiocy, lunacy, drunkenness, hypnotism, or disease or old age. Some cases it is permanent and some cases it is temporary. Idiocy is a disease because of the lack of development of brain. A person suffering from idiocy cannot enter into contract at all. It's a permanent disease. Lunacy or insanity, it is a lack of mental balance. A person cannot make a rational decision. He is incompetent to enter into contract when he is suffering from such disease. If it is cured, and he can enter into contract. Drunkenness is a problem with the drunkard. A person who is under the influence of alcohol is called drunkard. Drunkard cannot take valid or rational decision when he is under the influence of liquor. So he is considered as incompetent. If he is not under the influence of liquor, then he can be considered eligible or competent person. Hypnotism, where a person under the hypnotism, under the control of another person, his mind cannot support sometimes because he is under the control of other person. He cannot make a rational decision, hence considered incompetent. It is a temporary, it is not a permanent problem. Disease or old age, sometimes because of old age or disease like a heavy fever, etc., person cannot understand the current situation, cannot make rational decisions, and such a cases is considered incompetent. If he recovered from a heavy fever or such a disease, he may be considered fit to enter into contract. Next point, disqualified persons. Disqualified persons are mentally or physically fit, but they are not qualified to enter into contract because of the provision of any law of the country. Number 1. Alien enemies. Alien enemy is a foreign enemy. A foreign citizen can enter into contract. It may be business or any trade agreement. But in case of war between India and his country, he is considered as an alien enemy and disqualified as per law. Foreign sovereign, ambassador and their diplomatic staff. For example, a president of foreign country, prime minister or ministers or their diplomatic staff. So they are coming under this category because in India a party cannot take legal action against them. Next point, convict. Convict is a person who is sent to jail because of the crime. He is incompetent as per law, and after finishing the punishment he may be considered competent party. Insolvent person is a person whose liability is more than asset. So he is not eligible to enter into agreement. If he proved as solvent, then he can enter into agreement. So this is about the contractual capacity. There may be a short note, 6 marks question on this topic.